Welcome to this edition of Local 2202 Education Series. Today we'll be discussing members' rights to representation during meetings. Today we have 5 learning goals. First, identifying what an investigation is. Then we'll review company rights and triggers that you should have representation. After that, we'll talk about asking for representation and what the role of the union rep is. When we talk about investigations, these could be any discussion with management, especially if it's a documented discussion. Investigations are company-run meetings where company personnel are asking questions about a situation or a topic. It may be regarding work performance, attendance, or other company rules and regulations. Companies often try to reduce the tension in these meetings by calling them something like a fact-finding mission. They may refer to the investigation as a question and answer meeting or other less threatening terms. Make no mistake, if the company is calling for a meeting and asking questions, they are running an investigation. It should be approached as such. Companies have some rights when it comes to running investigations. First, they are allowed to hold investigations. They can ask questions of their employees and investigate situations or possible violations of their policies, work performance, and topics regarding their public image. Second, the company must provide the member with union representation if the member requests. The company is not required to have a union rep preemptively ready for any meeting. Finally, depending on the investigation, the company may be entitled to withhold a member from service, typically with pay, while conducting the investigation. For members, there are some terms or triggers to be aware of. A member who is called into a meeting should request a union rep. Management may say something like, "You don't need a rep," but it is always your right as a union member to ask for one. This would be especially true if management does not disclose the topic of the meeting beforehand. During a meeting or investigation, a member can ask for a pause and then ask for a union rep if they did not already have one. This may happen when management pulls a member into a meeting unexpectedly or the meeting starts out on a positive note and changes direction. Management may hold these dual-purpose meetings when they discuss a kudos or positive moment and then change to discuss something less positive or go into a full-on investigation. If this happens, the member should ask for a pause and then get a union rep or ask for a union rep to be provided. Any meeting where management is discussing a problem or event should be an immediate trigger to ask for a union rep. These meetings can be documented in your personnel file or potentially lead to discipline, and we always want to have a rep available to support you. Please remember that it is the member's responsibility to ask for representation. The company is not required to offer or have a union rep before the meeting starts. Don't be afraid to ask for a pause in a meeting and get a steward. It is also important to be aware that if management refuses to make a union rep available, document the time and place of the meeting and the time of your request. Keep your own notes during the meeting, and as soon as possible after the meeting, contact your union rep to advise of what has happened. During investigations and meetings, the union rep has some responsibilities. The union rep should be supporting the member before, during, and after any investigation meeting. This may include asking clarifying questions during the meeting, asking for breaks if needed, and asking questions of management. The union rep should also be taking detailed notes during any meeting in which a member and management are present. If a member is required to write a statement after the meeting, the union rep should be available to support in writing that statement. The union rep cannot write the statement for the member, but can answer clarifying questions and review the meeting notes with the member. After the meeting, the union rep and members should go over next steps. This may include filing a grievance or just discussing what the company may do next. It is important that the union rep and member share contact info and best times and preferred methods of communication, including methods that are not on company property. This may be involved in text message or personal email. We reviewed 5 different topics, talked about investigations, what they are, company rights, triggers for asking for a union rep, and kind of what the role of the union rep is. Thank you for watching this edition of Local 2202 Education Series. If you have any questions or comments or want to reach out, please see our contact information on the screen. Thank you.